Oh, you want me to go back from the womb, or do you want me to pick something a little more recent?
The floor is yours, my friend.
Okay, I won't do the womb story because that's vague memories. 36 years in healthcare, just 20 of it in business development. Retired December 2018. 2019 was a year of discovery of networking, and a lot of what I did back in the business development side was look for opportunities, and not in a dark way, but in like hey, someone has a need, let's fill the need. And so it kind of evolved, and chatting people up, because that's how you find out, right? If you don't have a built-in structure for feedback loops. So in 2019, started Creative Insight. And Creative Insight is kind of the roost. Knack for Business feeds from that. So Creative Insight, I talk to people. I find out what they do, what they're looking for, and sometimes when I talk to other people, it's almost like there's a mesh. There's kind of a crossover. You can see that there's an opportunity for someone to help another, or or the other way around, or you're both looking for the same audience. In which case, together two heads are better than one. As time progressed, 2020, pandemic, everybody has to do everything online. Zoom became your next best buddy. Between that and networking outside of the Ottawa Valley, so I'm visiting BC virtually, and then I'm visiting Scotland virtually, then South Africa, US, of course, and Australia. So you get around chatting with people. Unfortunately, I'm an Anglophone, so not being an Anglophone being unfortunate, but only being able having a really good skill set in English and not in other languages. And so that's the only limiter. The As time wore on, someone said, "Oh, by the way, you got to meet this buddy I know that's out of the Phoenix Business Exchange Network, which is a group here in Ottawa." And someone says, "Oh, you should meet this person. He may make a good co-host on a podcast." And that was through Carl Richards. And Carl's got a program where he kind of trains you up to do podcasts, etc., or he can do the whole thing for you. In other words, you talk and record, and he takes it in and then gussies it up. So Wayne and I started chatting, and next thing you know, we started the Knack for Business podcast, and that has been rolling forward. As time wears on, East Trade Winds comes into play. It's a networking group. It's every Tuesday, 8 to 9 Eastern, free to attend. We have guests from all over the globe coming in to talk about different things. Sometimes these are people that are seasoned. Sometimes these are people just starting out, and it's kind of a mixed bag, and it's a sharing of information. The Knack for Business podcast itself it's on a journey of talking to people about their journey. So origin story, not quite the womb part, but a little bit sooner. And then some people have traveled some interesting roads, and they have golden nuggets and lessons learned. We're about almost 400 podcasts posted right now, and it's like a little mini MBA course. And so it has different sectors: lawyers, accountants, social media experts, coaches for the head, coaches for the body, coaches for your accounting, and on goes the story, right? And so it's a really wide cocoon or wide umbrella of content.